Okay, hi Sagittarius. This is going to be a general reading for whatever energy I can pick up that's surrounding you, Sagittarius. So your energy is going to be at the top, and then the energy surrounding you is going to be at the bottom. And depending on the outcome of that, you will get a possible outcome card. I will do some clarifications, and we will do an advice card if necessary. And also I'll pull some oracle cards. And depending on your reading, that would depend on what oracle card I will pull, okay? Alrighty, Sagittarius. Okay, the general energy of this reading is the Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so the Five of Wands in the reverse for the general energy is avoiding conflict, respecting the differences of you and whatever energy that you are maybe connected to here, and maybe the end of a conflict or conflicts, cooperation, agreements, truce, harmony, and peace. Okay, that's the Five of Wands in the reverse. All right, and also according to this card, the Five of Wands in the reverse could also be contradictions, things that are complex, caution against caution against indecision, possibly using a dispute for personal gain. It says ability to use dispute for personal gain and trickery. Okay, so those are other things that could represent the Five of Wands in the reverse. So you can either be coming to a truce, or you could be using a conflict in your best interest. So you're acting like you're coming to a truce. You're having these like, oh yeah, everything's cool, but really you're use some type of conflict in your best to your advantage or to your personal gains, and therefore it could be some trickery involved. Okay. All right, so for you, Sagittarius, you have the Falling Tower in the reverse with the Strength card, with the Moon card. Remember, we did mention trickery. With the Five of Cups in the reverse. Oh, excuse me, the Four of Cups in the reverse. All right, so the Tower in the reverse is like basically, it can mean a couple of things. It could be avoiding or delaying a total disaster. It could be having a fear of suffering, or also things that are necessary to go through that you're kind of like avoiding. Like people don't break up with each other because they don't want to experience what it might be like to be separated. And the thing, even though you're maybe in a miserable situation, you stay with it because you're in fear of how it could be without that person. So, okay, that's an example. Okay, it's basically continued oppression. Okay, following old ways that you're not happy with, living in a rut. Okay, so then it's followed by the Strength card. Okay, so being brave, being compassionate, having fortitude, conviction, determination, being a defiance, confidence, control over a situation. So the Falling Tower in the reverse, but you're having the strength to feel like to try to gain control over a situation. But however, there's some deception here with the Moon. Okay, the Moon can also have different meanings. It could be following your instincts. It could be walking like a narrow path between good and bad. There could be some illusions. There could be some deception, some trickery, some dishonesty, danger, error, bad influences, false friends, deceit, double dealing. It can also be being taken advantage of, and also could be a caution card. Okay. So what I'm detecting, okay, so then, and remember, the Five of Wands, the first thing that comes up on this card is trickery. Even though it could be like a truce, but maybe the truce with the Five of Wands could be, it says end of a conflict, cooperation agreements, harmony, peace. So that could be some of you, but then some of you could be having some contradictions, complexity, and trickery involved, okay? And then all this brings you into the Four of Cups in the reverse. Four of Cups in the reverse is sudden awareness, like choosing happiness, acceptance, a clarity, but kind of also have some depression and negativity attached to that. So though you're looking for new possibilities, new relationships, new approaches to old problems, you do have a little bit of anxiety there, and maybe a little bit of feeling depressed or because of the change, or maybe having like a negative attitude because of this change, okay? All right, so that's your energy, Sagittarius. All right. The energy that is surrounding you is the Eight of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Wands in the reverse, and Eight of Coins in the reverse. So already the energy that's surrounding you seems like it's a blocked type of energy. Okay, Eight of Wands in the reverse is, okay, it could be a little chaotic. Somebody like not being, feeling unprepared or being unprepared, or there's like a panic, a slowdown, you know, delay, stagnation, some kind of dispute or domestic quarrels, like something is happening that's stopping things from moving forward, okay? That puts this person to the Queen of Swords in the reverse, which could be like a manipulative, narrow-minded kind of energy, cold-hearted, kind of cruel, harsh, bitter, even spiteful, okay? Then it puts them into the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse is someone having like lack of passion. They're kind of bored, they're delayed, they're hesitant, they have creative blocks. They're basically just, they feel like an empty existence, like things just didn't go the way they wanted them to, and the plans got canceled. Whatever they were trying to work towards didn't work out. And then that brings us to the Eight of Coins in the reverse. Eight of Coins in the reverse is like no motivation, again, like lack of quality, like feeling like you like could even have a bad reputation, or like kind of feeling a little lazy and like a dead end type of situation, lack of ambition, okay? All right. So let's start with you, Sagittarius. I'm detecting that you could be in a situation where you're not very happy, and you are finding strength in this situation, or you're trying to, you feel like you have control over it because you're being kind of strong and you're determined to have some type of like, you want the best for this connection. You're trying to accomplish like success and something that is really could be making you unhappy, something that you're just not, something that you're attached to. It's something that you're attached to with this Tower in the reverse. Is you're afraid to walk away from it, okay? Okay, so there's either something that is not making you happy that you're really determined to work towards to make things right, or there's something that you are afraid, you're afraid that it could cost you to, it can cost you to go into some type of disaster, or it's something that you're building up the strength and confidence and like basically working really hard and diligently to avoid being unhappy. Okay? But while you're doing this, it's creating it could be that you're seeing the good and the bad in this. It's like that torn feeling in you. Like you have like a thing, and it's almost like the angel and the devil on your shoulder. Like the angel is saying, "Oh, you could work this out. Try to your hardest," and then or it could be the other way around. The devil is saying, "Oh no, work this through, over, even though it may not be good for you. Stay there." And I don't know. Shoot, I don't even know why I said that, but something in this is kind of deceptive, or you're deceiving yourself by staying in something that needs to change. And then you're looking at these new possibilities because you know that the moon card is here. There's something that's not right. And it's got you looking at new opportunities, okay? But even though you're looking at these new opportunities, you're looking at new opportunities because you're trying to be happy. You're choosing happiness, and you're accepting that probably holding on to this is not going to make you happy. But this is coming reluctantly. It's coming with some kind of depression, or like some, you don't really want to do this. You really want to stay in this situation, but it's not right. So you're also kind of looking to see what else is out there. Okay, that's what the energy I'm detecting, Sagittarius. Now, the person that you're surrounded by, this person, let's go back to you, Sagittarius. Let's clarify the falling tower in the reverse, please, for Sagittarius. Why is the falling tower here? Because the Three of Wands in the reverse. Three of Wands in the reverse is obstacles, delays, frustration, restrictions, limitations, and lack of progress. Okay, so something here you feel like there could be somebody in your space that has an ulterior motive. There could be someone that is, you kind of feel is like not looking at for your best interest in mind here. You feel like there's obstacles and you're frustrated, okay? Okay, so let's see, why is the Strength card here? Why is the Strength card here for Sagittarius? Because you need to make a choice. Okay, you got the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is when you have difficult choices to be made. You're indecisive. It's a stalemate. You're stuck in the middle. You're in denial too, and you have like some information that it's saying you could have hidden information, okay? So, but you're basically stuck in something. You're being strong because you can't make up your mind. So you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to be strong about this until I, can find some balance or harmony in this. But you're really just becoming like stalemate. It's a hard decision for you to walk away from this. I'm not sure why. This is general reading, but you're finding the strength to hold on to this till you can make a decision, okay? Why is the Moon card here for Sagittarius? Why is the Moon here? Page of Cups. All right, so the Page of Cups could be the Page of Cups in the Moon card. It could be because you are, I don't want to say you're being naive, but you want to trust this situation really badly. You want to trust the situation. You're sensitive to it. You have an innocence about you. Your head could be up in the clouds. It's like a dreamer. It's like a person who knows that there might be some trickery going on, but they're remaining loyal. One more card for the moon, please. Why is the moon there for Sagittarius? One more card for the moon. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, confusion. Back to that confusion, brutality, chaos, miscommunication, hostility, arguments, destruction. Give me more information about the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Three of Coins in the reverse. Three of Coins in the reverse is disorganization, group conflict, lack of cohesion, empathy, conflict, ego, competition. Okay, so there's something here going on. This Ace of Swords in the reverse is communication, miscommunication, chaos, hostility, arguments. Okay, so it seems to me like you're loyal to something that is, and you could be a little bit even embarrassed about this connection that you have. Three of Coins in the reverse is like lack of teamwork, disorganization, like lack of cohesion. You're just not, and you can also be feeling like you're in competition and there's like a conflict of egos. It's like you're not happy with this situation and it's making you know that there's a problem here. You feel like there's some deception around you. And this could be from a person who this is either you, this Page of Cups is either you in this situation. You're trying to be loyal in a situation where there's just not, things are just not working out right. Could be some money problems going on. Self-destruction. Ace of Swords, yeah. Chaos, miscommunication, hostility. Page of Cups, you're naive to this stuff though. So that's, the moon is coming in, I feel like, because of your being loyal and being naive in a situation that is, you know that you're not connected. There's like a lot of hostility. There's like no lack of communication. It's chaotic. Okay, let's look at the Four of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more about the Four of Cups in the reverse. The Hierophant, over kindness, Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, Four of Swords in the reverse is restlessness, burnt out, stress, recovery, awakening. Okay, release from isolation. So you've gone into, okay, so you want to create new possibilities for yourself, okay? But because you feel like you've been very foolish in this situation and you've been more than kind and vulnerable, okay, in this situation. And now you are guarded and kind of burnt out. But you could also be you're also trying to maybe want to recover what's been lost. So it's like you want new opportunities and you want to start something new, or you want to approach this same situation in a new kind of way, like new approach to old problems. Okay? And you've been nothing but, you like over kindness, like to a fault. You're being foolish in your generosity. And it's got you kind of guarded, but you still want to recover what's lost. Four of Swords in the reverse is like a person who still wants to recover, who wants to not be by themselves. They want to release themselves from isolation. This whole thing has got you burnt out, and you're feeling like you still want to hold on to this. Okay, let's see why the energy that you're connecting with. I would like to know what happened here. They have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Wands in the reverse is like, fear of loss, staying in a bad situation. So they also have the same thing, staying in a bad situation, stagnant, doubt, suspicion, gossip, shame. There's something here that's embarrassing. You got embarrassment here. It's like somebody's sloppy and embarrassed. You're loyal to this though, and you're loyal to it because you're almost ashamed to admit that something's wrong. And they seem like they're the same way. There's jealousy there, there's like some kind of discord, but they're staying in it. They're staying in it, and it's because of, they have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Swords in the reverse could be learning to cope, just finding help. They're shameful, there's some guilt. There could be some mental health issues, but there's some hope. But there's also could be some like slander going on, some gossip. Okay? Tell me more about the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Justice. They want to balance things out. They want to make things right. But they're being deceitful about it. Okay, that's why you got the false start here. That's why you have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Because there's a lack of energy and even passion about this. They're like kind of bored. So let's look at the Eight of Coins in the reverse here. The Lovers. The Eight of Coins in the reverse. So, bad reputation. So something again doing about your reputation, like gossiping around you. There's some gossiping around you that you guys don't want to come out. But I think it's already out. Something to do. And then you have the Lovers. Okay, the Lovers can mean needing to make a choice. Union and harmony. Okay, but needing to make a choice. One more on the Lovers. Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay, Page of Wands in the reverse is conflict, procrastination, lacking ideas, tantrums, laziness, unreliability. Okay, so to me, you've got someone here that both of you guys know for some reason this is not working. There's some kind of jealousy, harassment, some kind of fighting going on, but you guys are both stagnant, not wanting to walk away from this, okay? Now, this person may not want to walk away because they are afraid of the gossip and the stuff that will come around, that if people knew what really happened, they're afraid of their character being shown. There's like a fear of their being exposed. So they are trying to have justice here, like try to make things right, but they're coming from a deceitful place. Okay, it's like a false start. Then it's get them into the Lovers. They really need to make a choice, but they really just lack ambition and they're indecisive. Okay, they're really indecisive about this. Okay, so let's see, what is the most likely outcome for Sagittarius in this connection? King of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse is being angry and impulsive and reckless and impatient and just a lack of control. Okay, and Seven of Coins. Great, they're going to try to come around and make this right. Seven of Coins is someone who's going to work hard and persevere and be diligent and try and rewards and results and growth and have patience. So this person might make a choice to try to wrong their rights again, but by now you're kind of over it and you're coming across as like in the King of Wands in the reverse, which is like just feeling defeated and just having unachievable expectations. Okay, what advice can we give Sagittarius about this connection? What advice? Judgment. One more. So your advice is to the Judgment card and having an awakening, a period of reflection. You need to have an honest assessment. And then you have the Chariot in the reverse. Okay, Chariot in the reverse is like, it's like a lack of direction. So, you know, instead of being obsessed to, instead of trying to stay in the situation, which you have like no real, like, don't be so willing to conquer this situation and stay in a situation. It feels like the trickery is coming from this person down here, but there's some embarrassment, some shady character going on. You guys don't want to be gossiped about, or there is already some gossip going on around you. I don't know, but it seems like there's some shame going on, and you guys want to keep it kind of hidden. And you need to really just kind of, you need to reflect and be honest with yourself. That is the advice that you're getting. Let's get a card from, this is from this is from a card from the universe. It's called Whispers of Love. Let's just see what it says here. For Sagittarius, what message do they need to see? Whispers of Love. Whoa, too many. They're very hard to shuffle. Okay, for Sagittarius. Okay, that one kind of came out. Let's see if we can get another one that kind of... Whoa, too many. There we go. Speak the language of love. That's my dog. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Okay, and look to your inner strength. Remember that strength card you got? You are stronger than you realize. Okay, so what I'm detecting is, you know, speaking from a loving, I don't know if there's some gossip going around. I don't know if you're talking about this person and their behavior. I don't know if this person's talking about you. I don't know what's going on. But if you are speaking about this relationship, just come from a loving place. And nobody needs to know all your business, even if it's negative. You don't have to prove anything to anybody if you want to leave a situation. But you're actually stronger than you think you are. And, you know, just take time to reflect and be honest with yourself, because there's no need to stay in something that you're not happy with. And there's no need to live your life with embarrassing situations or being attached to someone who, you know, maybe a shady character. All right, so that's the message I have for you, Sagittarius. If it resonates, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.